MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Now play Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Oakland, shortstop, number 10.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
In the second spot tonight.
Here's Matt Joyce now.
Number 23.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. A very big lead from second. Now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. One out and a runner on second base. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And indeed the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. Here's Chris Davis now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here.
0-1's the count.
And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here comes another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Sheen Segura.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for San Francisco, center fielder, number 2.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. The 0-1 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Here's Joe Panik.
Batting second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Panik.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Batting second.
Settling in now,
baseman.
Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you. Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pence has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
On the ground up the middle. Segura has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Into the windup and the pitch. Yonder Alonso stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Yonder Alonso becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive from Sandoval, but it's past him. A fair ball. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
How do you like that? A check swing and he gets a single. Most people complaining on a check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy a third a chance.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Span will make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. The head-to-head with James Paxton, hitless in 3 at-bats. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Michael Morse now.
Designated hitter, Michael Morse.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Gorky Hernandez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants down. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Robinson.
And a ball, 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson.
Ready for another
Cruz.
chance. Nelson Cruz. He reached on a single in his first try. Hot shot down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the right field line. You can see that.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it. Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. And that retires the side. It'll be Denard Span. Digging in to try it again. Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, number 2.
And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. And he'll step off and try again. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2-1 pitch on its way to Span. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Panik comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Out to short for Segura. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman.
Striding in once again, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
First baseman, number 10.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curve.
He pulls this one into right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 5, Guillermo Heredia.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. Ball 1. Bumgarner has his target. Here's the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon
up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Out in front as this is pulled fouled into the seats. To first. Alonso is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Hunter.
Here's the right fielder. Hunter Pence comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Gerard Dyson. He had a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Panic from shallow right, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The batter, number 2,
Gene Segura standing in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Grounded to third. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. And that ends the inning. None left for Seattle. But here's Michael Morse now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Michael Morse.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready for another chance? Gorky Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Center fielder number 2, Denard
Stepping
Span.
in and ready for another shot, Denard Span. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter, Nelson
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Now the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pence. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. Here's Joe Panik, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Giants, second baseman, Joe Panik.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Joe Panik is retired to kick off the inning. Brandon Belt is at the plate as he watches ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So 2-2 now.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Brandon Belt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Striding in once again, Buster Posey. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Zunino gathers it, and that ends the inning. Giant. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 3, Mike
Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Oh, and he throws it away.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
The throw home. And he's safe. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Gerard Dyson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Little dribbler down the line. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Here's Robbie Cano now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Popped high in the air. Bumgarner is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, Nelson Cruz. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 1-1 home now to Crawford. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
The right fielder,
into the box
8.
now, Hunter Pence. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. First offering on its way. Pablo Sandoval comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Heredia is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Standing in, Michael Morse. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that's taken for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense. Striding into the box, Kyle Seager. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 0-2. Back up the middle. Crawford on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
That ball's hit pretty good. I like the single, but man, the only reason we're talking about a single is how the defense really executed. They played deep.
Here's Yonder Alonso as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Pulled toward right center field. Pence has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mariners leave 1, but they hold a 4. Here's Michael Morse now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Stepping in, Gorkys Hernandez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings? But 1 base hit kept him from baseball history.
4-0 the score tonight. Madison Bumgarner takes the loss despite working 8 very strong innings.